We have seen rapid advancements in mobile tech in the past couple of years. Every year there is a new technology which drastically improves over the previous generation. But you know what did not improve much over the years at all? Batteries. Ever since smartphones started picking up in the world, we have been still using lithium-ion batteries on all of them. Sure, the charging technology has improved and the circuitry itself, which distributes the charge across the device, has improved a lot, but the battery itself remains the same. This essentially means that people who believed something about the battery in the older days still think that the same things apply to the newer ones as well, because the battery is same. As a result, there are a lot of myths regarding the battery charging techniques still around these days, which people still believe and follow, thinking that they are true. I'm of course talking about the right way of charging your batteries. How should you be charging your phones now that we have fast charging and wireless charging and everything? Some sources say that you should not charge your batteries unless they are actually low in their charge, and after you get the low battery message, you should connect it to charge and should not disturb until it reaches 100%. I used to believe this and follow this for a long time, but then I found out it doesn't really work. Some people say that you shouldn't let your batteries drain to a very low percentage at all. In fact, if it drains to anywhere below 15% or something, it means that you have lost some percentage of your health immediately. Now all this is understandable because lithium-ion batteries are pretty unpredictable by nature, and since their volatility does not allow them to have a particular behavior under every single circumstance as we predict. But let's get one thing out of the way. Lithium-ion batteries don't care when you plug them in. Whether you plug them in at 40% or 60% or 80%, it does not matter. Also, battery calibration is not a real thing. Yes, many phones have a built-in feature called battery calibration. That feature does specifically instruct you to drain your phone's battery to a very low percentage and then plug it into 100%, which somehow improves the battery health. Whereas in reality, lithium-ion batteries don't have anything inside them which is smart enough to understand that it's being calibrated. Again, this is a remnant of the older batteries which did have some kind of a calibration method to them, but lithium-ion batteries do not. But thankfully, a lot of sources have picked up on the right way of using lithium-ion batteries, and most of the sources that you see out there today, the new articles which are being written, are very reliable. I read through some articles and some information from websites like the Battery University, and I realized that the best way to charge your phone is between 60 or maybe 80% all the way to 40%. So if you can somehow manage your batteries between 30 to 40% and all the way to 80%, they will stay healthier for longer. Now, what do I mean by health? A battery's health is basically its ability to hold the same amount of charge as it could on day one, on the last day that you use it. Every battery has an electrolyte which gets degraded after a few cycles of electricity being passed through it. So eventually your battery will lose its capacity to hold its charge to the max potential, meaning that if you had 5 hours of battery life after a full charge earlier, you will only get about 4.5 or maybe 3 hours of battery life after a year of using it. It's because the battery has degraded over the time you have been using it through charging cycles. So keeping the battery between a relatively low and a relatively high cycles and not letting it cross it will maintain the battery's health for a longer period of time if you're someone who keeps your phone around for say 3 years or maybe even 4 years. Since literally every single smartphone nowadays does not have any removable batteries, which are called user replaceable, you are stuck with the built-in battery which is sealed behind your metal or glass back panel, so you better take good care of it. Now of course there is another myth which is like, if you keep your phone plugged in for a long time at 100%, it will like ruin your battery. While that is true to a certain extent, keeping your phone plugged in for a long period of time, say overnight, doesn't have immediate bad effects on your battery. Our devices are getting extremely smart these days, and even though the batteries inside them are essentially same, the device automatically stops accepting charge after it reaches 100%. You may have seen that. But that doesn't mean that you should plug them in every night to charge, because even budget phones these days only take around 2 hours to charge, and if you keep them plugged in for 6 to 8 hours at a stretch, you are essentially forcing the battery to maintain a very high battery percentage when it's not required. What happens is, once it reaches 100%, it switches off the current. Once it slowly gets down to 99%, your device starts accepting current once again because you are still supplying it through the power brick, and it charges up back to 100%. And this keeps on happening throughout the night, which is not really that healthy for your battery's electrolyte. So yeah, if you keep it connected overnight for a long time, like if you constantly charge it overnight through a year or something, you will drastically reduce the battery's health as opposed to charging it normally and then disconnecting it once it reaches 100%. While it's okay to charge it up at 100% on some days where you would need extra charge and 80% is not enough for you, but don't plug it in every night. Of course, if you're someone who changes their phones within a year, then you won't notice the difference, because by the time the battery is drastically reduced in its health, you would have changed your phone anyway. But if you're someone who keeps your phone around for say 1 or 2 years together, then probably charging it overnight every single day is not a good idea. Okay, so there you have it. Those were my 2 cents on how to properly charge your lithium-ion battery on your smartphone. When possible, try to keep the battery percentage between 40 and 80%, and on rare occasions, if you have to charge it at 100%, make sure that you disconnect it after it has reached 100% and don't keep it plugged in there for hours together. I'll leave a few good articles which I found online in description from Android Authority and from, of course, Battery University. You can read up on them if you want more information. If you'd like to check out some of the smartphones that have been launched recently, and there have been a lot, like the Huawei Mate 30 Pro for example, then there is a written article waiting for you in the description at my blog, dopetechfever.com. And yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say. I'll see you with the next one. Cheers.